Hi guys, just gonna give you a bit of an update on how things are going with this semester, which is only about 3 days in. So it's been, as I mentioned in my previous video, we are actually doing some remedial work. The reason for the remedial work is that the carvings that we did under a time trial last semester were not up to scratch. Not that necessarily that they were so terrible, but it's just that the pass mark was 70%, and pretty much the entire class was unable to meet that standard for at least one tooth and one drawing. So that's how it's been going. Now the reason why I started this video is actually to show you, or to explain to you, how things have been going with the glasses that I've recently purchased. Now I actually found initially when I purchased the glasses that there wasn't much of a difference. I was actually getting kind of dejected about it because I was just like, I spent nearly about 23,000 US, 230 US or 23,000 Jamaican dollars trying to, you know, get these glasses, and I got the glasses and I was saying, well, you know, my eyes still feel tired. Now I'm actually realizing that when I'm working, for instance, using the glasses, there is a significant difference. When I'm doing close work, there really is a difference. So for instance, today I was carving the maxillary first premolar, and for instance, the lecturer was telling me about putting in the triangular foci as well as the marginal, to make the marginal ridges more distinct. Now, for me, when I looked at the tooth without looking at it with my glasses, initially I was just like, what's going on here? And then, because I couldn't actually see what it was that was wrong with the tooth until I put on the glasses, and there was actually a significant difference. So it was so different that I was actually able to finish the lab earlier, despite the fact that I was late. Now, I say that to say this. As I mentioned in my previous videos, one of my previous videos about ergonomics and eyesight, the fact that there is a difference shows that I was working under less than optimal conditions for proper visualization of whatever I was doing. Now, this has literally prompted me or encouraged me to make sure that when the time comes, which is pretty much very soon, that I'm going to purchase some loops. So that's a must. Now, that's one part of this video. The other part of this video is just to discuss with you how things have been going in terms of funding. So, as I told you, I need 90,000 US dollars to fund this degree. So I was hoping that by the end of this semester I would at least have a third of that there, which would mean that I would have enough money for the third year, for the full third year. So the thing is that usually what happens is that university, what they do is that they allow you to trail or have a remaining balance for the first semester in your second semester, so you can actually trail by one semester. But it seems as though people are unscrupulous persons have, you know, abused that. So what they're saying is that I can't register for this semester without clearing last year's balance. Now that's difficult for me because it's 10,000 US for last semester's balance. I can't pay it up front. So what I have to do is basically try to stay in school and not register early, have to register late, which comes with of course with some penalties. Register later on, so that by the time it does come down to me registering for the course, I'll be able to pay. So that's a bit of a messed up situation to be in. I was actually feeling kind of depressed today. So when I get down or depressed, I actually feel like sleeping a lot. So I've actually been sleeping a lot. I actually fell asleep in class yesterday, which has happened, but I shouldn't feel so tired, even if I've skipped a meal and I'm working on it. I mean, I felt like even today, I know I slept about 8 hours last night, and I literally felt exhausted during the carving, I finished, I went outside and sat on the couches which are just outside of the lab. Felt exhausted as well too. Came to my office to start working. Felt exhausted again. So I know I'm not exactly up to 100% in terms of my mood. So don't think that everything is going smooth or everything will go smooth in life, but you just have to kind of keep the faith. So I'm trying my best to make sure that I don't lose hope, because I was actually really considering just withdrawing. We don't know our grades for last semester. I was feeling down about that too. So far we have 3 of 9 grades available, which should be head and neck, oral and dental anatomy, as well as I'm missing one, core radiology. So those 3 courses we have passed, but 6 courses are still outstanding in terms of the grades. So I still don't know what I have to, if I fail anything, and if I have failed anything, when will I repeat it? So that's what I'm waiting on. I'm hoping I haven't failed anything. I'm concerned about dental materials, which is our hardest course this semester, because it was taught a little bit too late, and because we're not really using dental, a lot of the materials, it's something that you have to use to really get a mastery of it. So that's why I'm going to try to do a lot of dental dental material course lectures to make sure that I get a little grasp of it before we actually go into the clinics. I'm here heading back to work, so I have my daughter in the back seat. So I hope that you stay tuned and keep the faith.